Hello everyone, Prime here. I do apologize for it being so long since the last one of these, but today we're going to be covering Jormungandr and whether or not he can be done justice. Specifically in the size department. When it comes to player characters, size is always the part of any god's lore that's swept away. This is never really something that causes much of a fuss or outrage in the community, at least, because we can all figure out why having someone like Ymir as a giant just wouldn't work in Smite. The need for all 10 or so players to be as even as possible, the sizes of the maps themselves, the fact that other NPCs like the Fire Giant were pretty big and kind of like bosses. You can take your pick of reasons, but even considering how hitboxes might work with someone who's a literal giant probably doesn't sound like the most balanced thing to think about. The larger character models, like Kepri say, are usually forced to be guardians and have larger hitboxes than most of the cast. I don't know how large the average assassin or hunter hitbox is, mostly because of the responses on Reddit by Hi-Rez are a bit vague. If Jormungandr will have a larger hitbox, then as you'd expect, he'll probably end up being a guardian of some sort, which doesn't exactly upset me too much because Jormungandr was the third child of Loki and Angerboda, who was cast into the sea once Odin arrived on the secluded island in which he was born. It was said that Jormungandr grew to such a size that he could wrap his entire snaky body around the earth, and even fit his tail in his mouth. He spent a lot of time under the sea itself, but when Thor went on a fishing trip, he was able to lure Jormungandr above the ocean's wave for a small fight. In other words, Jormungandr isn't bound to the bottom of the sea, but doesn't seem to show himself unless provoked. I'm not by any means saying that he protects the sea, but his presence means that few beings and or gods want to travel too deeply past safe points in the sea for fear of Jormungandr. In a sense, you could say that he's protecting that area of the sea, and the Guardian class does have more beastly or inhuman gods than other pantheons in Smite. So let's say that he will be a Guardian. Giving the World Serpent the largest hitbox and character model a player could be might not allow us to truly be satisfied with his size, depending on how it's done. But Al Quan truly has the largest character model out of everyone in the game, and the way it's done forces you to respect the dragon. You know when you're in danger of experiencing the legendary might of the dragon. That little growing blue X symbol forces you to respect Al Quan, be that by running away, using a defensive relic, or hiding behind a healer. But if you do absolutely nothing, you get eaten. Even after Al Quan eats someone, he can heal and reposition to attack someone else. If he's in a decent place point-wise, then you'll want to pay attention to him. That's not unlike a lot of other characters that can carry in the game. But with Al Quan, it's very visual. You know when to be afraid and when you can just ignore him. Plus, he can laugh whilst eating you, so that's an extra reason not to let him do it. Huang's ult really does bring out the majestic powers of the dragons and gives you a sense of why dragons were used by so many important figures of Chinese culture. That, in my opinion, would be a decent way to satisfy Yorm's size, whilst not upsetting whatever Hi-Rez's main reasons are for not letting a massive player model run rampant, or multiple massive player models run rampant in the game. So by giving Jormungandr one skill that lets him temporarily transform into a larger version of himself, whether that would actually be a Jormungandr that would span the entire map, I'm not too sure. But failing that, they could also use designs where Yormi is partially underwater, shifting through the ground, which might actually be a satisfying way to handle Jormungandr's size, depending on how large his head and neck will be, and camera positions, all of that. The main motivation behind this video was not wanting Jormungandr to turn out to have a body model like Kulku Khan's. I mean, let's be honest, when you see Kulku Khan, it doesn't exactly strike as much fear as the lore behind it does. Really just wanted a bit more from Jormungandr. Perhaps that's probably because of God of War, who knows, but still, Jormungandr. That was the video. Do you think it's actually possible for us to get a true sense of Jormungandr's real size in-game at all? Do you think it probably is within the realm of being impossible? Or do you really think it shouldn't be done for a number of reasons? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Soon enough, I should be back to my normal number of uploads. So thank you all for sticking around for so long for, I guess this kind of tricky point, but I really do appreciate the fact that you're still here and still watching the videos, and yeah, until the next video, have a very good day. I've been Prime, and I'll see you in the next one.